The combination of the sheer number of ransomware attacks occurring and a handful of high-profile ransomware attacks caught governments' attention around the world. In 2021, over 30 countries pledged to harden financial systems, disrupt ransomware ecosystem, adopt security standards, share information among law enforcement organizations, and disrupt the ransom laundering in their financial systems. In May 2021, in response to the ransomware epidemic, the Department of Justice created a Ransomware and Digital Extortion Task Force. They responded to the Colonial Pipeline ransomware by destroying dark side servers and seizing $2.3 million of the cryptocurrency ransom payment. The Department of Justice then offered a $10 million bounty on dark side hackers. 17 countries also launched a law enforcement offensive to combat cybercrime known as Operation Gold Dust. Operation Gold Dust directed their offensive against the Revol Group, who is responsible for the ransomware attacks that hit Kaseya and JBS, among countless other victims. In November 2021, Romanian authorities conducted raids and arrested 5 people suspected of deploying Revol ransomware. The investigation was part of the multinational effort, done with the help of the cybersecurity company Bitdefender. Bitdefender also released a universal decryptor for Revol victims. It is also believed that American law enforcement gained some presence on Revol's servers shortly after the Kaseya ransomware attack. In response to Operation Gold Dust, Revol announced that it was restricting its group from targeting healthcare, educational organizations, and governments. Revol also announced that its members needed to get approval before infecting victims with ransomware. In an interesting move, Revol attacked a multi-billion-dollar Chinese electronics manufacturing company in August 2022. They stole intellectual property and encrypted their networks. Given the Russia-China alliance, it's unclear how Chinese and Russian authorities will respond. In 2021, Ukrainian police conducted 21 raids related to ransomware, and by November 2021, Europol arrested 12 people in Ukraine. The suspects arrested were involved in over 1,800 ransomware attacks in 71 countries. Europol seized their cash, luxury vehicles, and devices they suspect were used in the attacks. One access broker group, known as Imitet, who sells access to victim companies' networks to ransomware companies, was the target of one of those raids in January 2021. Ukrainian police raided the home of a cybercriminal associated with Imitet. Police also destroyed Imitet's IT infrastructure that was hosted in over 90 countries. Governments have also been cracking down on ransom payment systems. September 2021, the U.S. Treasury Department imposed sanctions on Russian cryptocurrency exchange, Souks, for assisting cybercriminal groups launder ransom payments from at least 8 ransomware groups. Governments have been cracking down on infrastructure used to distribute ransomware. In January 2022, Europol seized VPN Labs' 15 servers and their domain. The VPN service had been used to anonymously spread malware to victims. The seizure was led by the Hanover Police Department in Germany, while many safe havens in Eastern Europe have been eliminated. Cybercriminals in many countries have remained out of reach, and police's only option is remotely destroying their IT infrastructure, which only temporarily disables them. While some have limited their targets, the problem persists. Ransomware and cybercriminal groups have shown strong resilience.